Chauncey, king of storytelling.
Harry, to what do I owe your visiting?
I want, during my travels through this place, a story of great sentence and so loss.
Then have a seat, and I hope you listen well. I have a tale of a noble wife to tell. Long ago, in the town of Rome, lived a wife whose name was Lucrece. She was bound for life to her husband Colatyne, a good man. Colatyne brought Tarquinis to his land.
Numut esteemed the exiling of kings of Rome for her horrible doings, and of the last king Tarquinius essayeth Ovid and Titus Livius. But for that cause tell I not this story, but for to praise and draw into memory the very wife, the very true Lucrece, that for her wiefhood and her steadfastness, not only that these payans her commend, but he that clept is in our legend. The great Austin hath great compassion for this Lucrece that starve at Rome town, and in what ways he will but shortly treat, but for this thing he touch but the great. One Ardea besieged was a boat, with Romans that full stern were unstoot. Full long lay the siege on little root, so that they were half ill as them thought. And in his play Tarquinius the young gan for to jab, for he was leet of tongue, and said that
it was an idle leaf, no man did there no more than his wife. And let us speak of weavers, that is best. Praise every man his own as him lest, and with respect let us ace our herte.
A kenit that heat Colatyne absurd, and said thus:
Nay, sir, it is no need to throw it on the word, but on the dead. He have a wife, that as he throw, is holding good of all that ever her can owe. Go away to needs to Rome, and we shall say.
Tarquinius answered,
That leagueth me.
To Rome bay they come, and fast them dita, to Colatyne's house, and doon they lita. Tarquinius on eke this Colatyne, the husband canoe the estrus well in feen, and privily into the house they goon, nor at the gate porter was there known, and at the chamber door they abide. This noble wife sat to be her bed seed, the chevle for no malice she nae thoughta.
Lucrece received visitors in her nightgown?
That innocent wife saw no malice around.
On soft wool or book saith that she ruta. To keppen her fro sleuth and idlenessa, and bade her servants doon her busynessa, and axeth them.
What tidings hearing ye? Who saith men off the sage? Who shall it be? God would the Wallace were in falle doon. Mein husband is so long out of this toon, for which the dread doth me so to smerte, right as a sword it stingeth to mein hearte. When ye think on the sage or off that place, God save me, Lord, I pray him for his grace.
And therewithal for tender lay, she wepa, and of her work she took no more capa. But meekly she let her eyen follow, until Casemblet set her wherewithal. And eke her terrace full of honesty, embellished her weefly chastity. Her continence is to her herte digne, for they accord both in deed and signe. And with that word her husband Colatyne, ere she of him was war, come certing in and said,
Dread thee not for iam hair.
And she anon uprose with blissful cheer, and kissed him as of wives is the wone.
She's so happy to see her husband home from war, and how sweetly she was thinking of him before.
Tarquinius, this prude king's son, conceived hath her beauty and her chair, her yellow hair, her shape and manner, her hue, her words that she hath complained, and being a craft her beauty nas not feigned, and caught to this laddie switch to seer, that in his heart burned as any fear, so woodly that his wit was all forgotten. For well through to he she would not be getten, and I the more that he was in despair, the more he coveteth and thought her fair, his blinde lust was all his coveting. A morrow one the bride began to sing, unto the sage he come full privily, and be himself he walketh soberly, the image of her recording all we knew. Thus lay her hair, and thus fresh was her hue, thus sat, thus spake, thus span, this was her chair, thus fair she was, and this was her manner. All this conceit his heart hath new talk, and as the say with tempest all to shock, that after one the storm was all ago, yet will the water quap a day or twa, right so, though that her former were absent, the pleasance of her former was present. So taken was he by Lucrece's beauty, that her image before him he could still see. But natheless not pleasance but delete, or an ungrateful talent with despite. For maugre her she shall me lemon be, hap helpeth Harry man all day, what ended that he mak it shall be so. And girt him with his sword and gone to go, and forth he rid till he to Rome is come, and all alone his way that gan hath he known, unto the house of Colatyne full reet. Dune was the sun, and day hath lost his light, and in he come unto a privy halke, and in the neat full faithfully gan his stalke, when every wheat was to his rest abroad, nay no wheat had of trace and switch a thought, where it be window or be oath a gin, was sweardy draw shortly he come thin, thereas she lay this noble weef Lucrece. Tarquinis snuck about like a churl, and crept into Lucrece's bed, poor girl. And as she woke, her bed she fell to press.
What besta is that weigheth thus?
I am the king's son, Tarquinius. But an thou cree or noise amak, or if thou any creature awak, be thilke God that formed man on leva, the sword through to thine harta shall ye riva. And therewithal unto her throat he stared, and set the point all sharp upon her heart. No word she spak, she hath no meat thereto, what shall she say'n, her wit is all ago. Reet as a wolf that fiend alone, to whom shall she complain or mak a moan? What shall she feed with an hardy can eat? Well wot men that a woman hath no meat. Well shall she cry, or who shall she asterte, that hath her be the throat with sweared at herte? She axeth grass, and saith all that she can.
I am aghast! How can he threaten with a knife such a noble and virtuous wife?
Nay, wilt thou not? Quod he this cruel man. As weasely Jupiter me soule save, as he shall in the stable slay the canav, and lay him in the bed and lewdly cry, that he the fiend in sweet avutaria, and thus thou shalt be dead and also less the name, for thou shalt none other chase.
And now he dare threaten to defame Lucrece, who so values her good name?